right, guys, welcome back to this week's Monday Madtown Wrap-Up. Scott, as you can see, we're not in the Grand Canyon anymore. Last week we were in Arizona. We had a great trip with the guys. Talk a little bit about the trip.
Yeah, we had a great trip out to Phoenix. Good opportunity for our guys to experience the desert and opportunity to train in some different facilities over at the Arizona State, the Sunkist Kids Wrestling Facility over at Grand Canyon. So overall, just a great team bonding experience for our guys. And something different for our program. Really wanted to take the seniors on a trip, flying them out west. And I think overall it was a great trip, some great dual meets, great competition, but more importantly, just the positive environment that we were able to train in and bring our program together and do some team stuff, some team dinners, and couldn't be more exciting than getting back to Lock Haven. But definitely a great experience heading out west.
It was definitely a good trip to Arizona, but let's not forget we were out there for business. Let's talk a little bit more about the two matches. We beat Embry-Riddle, and then we went in a really tight match with Grand Canyon, but the guys battled hard. Talk a little bit about the two matches.
Yeah, Embry-Riddle was great. We were able to wrestle a couple of our extra guys and a really dominating performance over them. And it came down to us in Grand Canyon, the duel of the night, and I tell you what, it did not disappoint. Moved a few guys around, a couple weight classes. Big shout out to Kyle Hammond, moving from 149 to 165. He went up and almost beat a really tough opponent. And then Adam Mackey moving from 184 to 197 in a tight match. But probably the match of the night, Travis Moyer up from 174 pounds to wrestle a heavyweight that was just a monster. And essentially the match came down to Travis and the Grand Canyon heavyweight, and he couldn't get majored for us to win the duel. Epic match, guys running around, everybody yelling. Ended up getting beat, I think, 11-4. So he was able to wrestle a close match compared to the weight, and the size of his opponent, and allow us to win the duel against Grand Canyon. And couldn't be more proud of him. And some other key victories with Bobby Ream, Dan Neff, Aaron McKinney, Tyler Wood with a great win, and Tristan Sponseller capping it off with a major decision, which put us ahead at the end. So I think it was a great experience to wrestle a team that we normally don't compete against. But also a way that our team pulled together, even moving up guys, missing our 97 and our heavyweight, and finding a way to win a duel was something that I think brought our team closer and something we can be proud of.
Well, it definitely was two exciting matches out there in the Grand Canyon State. Here we are, January, another match coming up this weekend, a key one with Ryder, second half of the season. Just talk about the match with Ryder and then what our guys need to do right now to end up on that podium in New York City.
Yeah, definitely couldn't be more excited about wrestling Ryder this weekend. Had a really epic duel last year against them, came down to heavyweight. Ended up being 2 seconds left in the match. Our heavyweight gave up a reversal. So I think they're one of the better teams, if not the top team in the conference. So we're looking forward to that duel. It's really going to come down to the key matchups. 133 pounds, Bobby Ream and Rob Deutsch, I think is going to be a great matchup. Both top 30 wrestlers in the country. And then 149 pounds, two All-Americans going at it, Dan Neff and BJ Clegg. And I think that's going to be the match of the night and going to really decide who wins a duel. And, from this point moving forward, we got 7 duels left in the season. 5 EWL duels, one against Bucknell and another against Michigan State at home. So a really solid schedule left. It really comes down to our guys being disciplined, doing the right things, improving as the year goes on. With 8 weeks left until EWLs, the small things are going to make a big difference. So we're hoping to cap off the dual season with a winning record this year. Winning the EWL conference and going into the national tournament on fire and looking to crown a couple All-Americans. And I think we're in a good position right now. We just have to finish strong, stay healthy, and stay positive.
Well, as always, thanks for joining me, Scott. There you heard it. Lock Haven at Ryder, 3 p.m. on Saturday. It's great to be back in Lock Haven. We had a great trip, but we're looking forward to the second half of the season. Thanks, guys.